Thank you very much, 𝗪cie, for that introduction. Hi, everybody. We have 3 minutes, so there's a lot to cover. I'll keep it short. I think this is the next button. Okay, so we call ourselves the world's most boring AI company. We're focused very squarely on making BPO from a service to a product, from a 30% gross margin business into a 70% gross margin business. We're focused on high cost of error workflows. This is healthcare, insurance, banking, and public sector. We think we're at a structural change in the future of knowledge work, where the last time this happened was the internet, where the price of knowledge work went below the cost of onshore labor. This gave rise to the BPO industry. It was a big emerging market game, which is usually the supply of knowledge work is in India, Philippines, elsewhere, and the buyers are in the US, and the UAE is in between. So we think it was very relevant for us to be here. And then with AI, what we've seen, and we're pricing this way, the price of knowledge work has gone below the cost of offshore labor. This is a structural advantage that won't change. There's 1 billion knowledge workers in the world that represent $12 trillion of annual salary. So this is a major, major change. We've built our large work model, which is a model that has been built and trained in the UAE, exported, as Fahim said, to the US. And we capture your intention. There's 3 papers we've issued. This is the first one, and 2 patents that we filed on the embeddings of intention. And then we generate with 𝗔𝗜-𝗱𝗏 based on our work knowledge graph, a workflow, and then it's optimized for your particular use case. A university in Germany ran an analysis of our model, and it ended up outperforming Anthropic, OpenAI, and Gemini. To be fair to them, they're not built for workflows, they're built for language. The same way they predict the next letter in a word, we predict the next task in a workflow. And essentially, on the customer side, you build your own workflow. Before, the time to value to get a workflow built would cost you around $3 million and around 3 months. We do it for a few $100s same day. And then for the knowledge workers, we price labor by output and not by time, which we think is a major change in how labor is priced for labor to be competitive in a post-AI world. And the metric that we measure is the productivity increase per human per day. So this is the inverse of your gross margin, essentially, and we're already at 7x. So this means that we have full pricing power in the industry, and we're already around 84% gross margins in the services industry, which has not been focused on by SaaS companies. Here's our investors. They're all value-added investors that we're very excited to have on board, and our sales is done by McKinsey. That's it. Thank you very much for your time, and I'll pass it to Gabrielle from Hexiom.